Welcome to the Innovative Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Glenn Fitzgerald, and every week we interview aspiring entrepreneurs. Today's guest is Benazeer Daruwalla. She's the founding member and principal partner of CyberMinds Consulting. Benazeer is a technology executive architect and a security professional with experience that stretches across the globe. It's been a while since our first podcast together. Just remind the audience what you do.
Hey Glenn, thanks for having me again. CyberMinds Consulting is a boutique firm offering specialized cyber advisory services to mid-sized enterprises across all industry verticals. We are based out of Brooklyn, New York. Our patent-pending delivery framework focuses on bringing business, technology, and cyber teams together into a shared corporate dialogue. The intent here is to integrate cyber into end-to-end business workflows and ensure that the firm's cyber strategies are effectively contributing to the safety and resiliency of critical business processes and functions, keeping business risks and the impact of those risks on the firm's existential value in mind. In essence, what we're trying to achieve here is our framework provides you a crisp, a prioritized, and a justifiable execution plan and a controls roadmap that can be effectively and confidently communicated to the business leaders and your board of directors.
We should talk about what that framework entails in future podcasts. That'd be a great series.
Absolutely. The framework is our foundational intellectual property, intellectual capital for delivering our services. We are actually planning to host a webinar on it, but you're correct. We should have a separate podcast just discussing on the details of the framework. Great idea.
Fantastic. So what does the engagement look like? How do you work with these companies?
That's a great question, Glenn. We only work with companies that clearly demonstrate a strong desire to seek help as they improve. We make what they have better rather than develop a new strategy from ground up for them. So we do not come in and create cybersecurity strategies. We come in to improve and validate and verify your existing cybersecurity strategies. We normally operate within a time-boxed delivery framework, usually 13 to 15 weeks to be precise. This ensures everyone is focused on achieving the agreed outcomes urgently from day one of the engagement. Prior to the engagement, we are very clear with the internal stakeholders who needs to be involved, what they need to be involved for, and what decisions will need to be made. Our engagement timeline is designed to ensure accelerated progression from current state analysis through design and execution planning.
What do you do within these timelines?
So first, we validate existing plans and strategies as an early deliverable. This helps us understand the current level of maturity of cyber thinking within the organization and provides us an opportunity to endorse actions that are clearly adding value, as well as identify potential opportunities to create capacity for addressing gaps. Once the current state analysis is completed, we work closely with the CISO, the CIO, and the business team to identify a small number of key business activities which are operationally critical. For those activities, we assess the business architectural components to ensure that the actions are in place to address any threats and its likelihood to potentially inhibit the security and the reliability of those activities. At all stages of this project, we limit discussion and decisions to topics that are real and relevant, and of course avoid generic threats that cannot be actioned. At all stages of the project, we keep business risk, its significance, and its impact as a center line to the overall story. Our methodology is also supported by industry-specific frameworks such as NIST and CSA, which is Cloud Security Alliance, with templates that ensure a consistent starting point to each aspect of the project. These templates are validated and enriched after every engagement to keep our assets current and continuously improving. So Glenn, what I'm describing here is nothing new. But what we have done within CyberMinds Consulting is we have put in significant efforts to create a structured approach for organizations to swiftly validate their cybersecurity strategies and see immediate benefits as a result.
That's great. So if they want to get in touch with you, Benazeer, where can they do that?
Well, they can reach out to us at support@cybermindsconsulting.com. The best way to understand what we do and how we do it would be to schedule a quick call to go through the details of our approach and see if there is any interest and there's an opportunity forward.
Perfect. I can't thank you enough. This has been a great podcast.
Thank you again, Glenn, always.